Hey guys, what's going on? It's ya boy, Bowser Jr. Fan 13, and we are back with another top 10. So, since I'm a little busy doing completing videos and stuff, I thought, you know what? Let's do another top 10. So today's top 10 will be about, well, if you can guess by the screen and by the title, it's video games, of course. Alright, you pretty much know this channel if you were here since 2017. I'm a real sucker for video games. I'm all about video games. Video games are like my favorite thing in the whole world. But there's one thing that I do want to tell you. What are my favorite video game franchises? So, if I ever come up with a quiz and, want to see if my fans really know me, this is basically what you'll be looking for. Like, what are my favorite video game franchises? So yeah, that's what today's topic. So without further ado, let's get this started, shall we? Number 10, Kirby. I love the Kirby series. It's one of my favorite franchises that Nintendo ever made. Now, I didn't know much about Kirby when I first saw him. I was like, what's going on with this pink guy? And he's so cute and fluffy. I mean, what's the whole deal about his game? I didn't know too much about it, but when I started playing Kirby's Adventure, I had so much fun. The game was, just so cool. I even loved playing its remake on the Game Boy Advance, Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. I also played games like the demo of Kirby Star Allies. I've played Kirby's Dreamland, Kirby Superstar. I just love Kirby. Alright. Maybe if I get a chance, I might do a Kirby Let's Play on the channel. As I just said, next year I'll be going back to doing Let's Plays. But overall, Kirby is the best, and I look forward to seeing what kind of cool games he creates. So that's why this franchise is at number 10. Number 9, Five Nights at Freddy's. Indie horror games are really popular back in the old days and up to this date. Now, let me be honest, I don't like playing indie horror games, mainly because I'm a real scaredy cat. Yeah, I admit it. I'm a real scaredy cat, and I don't like jump scares. Seriously, I don't. But just because I don't like being scared and I don't play indie horror games doesn't mean I don't like them. One franchise in particular, Five Nights at Freddy's, happens to be the one franchise that I love. I mean, what more can you expect from this type of franchise? It's so mysterious, so crazy, so scary. Like, the fact that possessed animatronics are coming after you and you're a night guard at a local pizzeria restaurant trying to survive. Like, that is so creepy. Like, I did not know they could think of that. Like, I don't know where Scott Cawthon got this type of stuff, but wow, he is a genius. I always look forward to whatever new Five Nights at Freddy's games they create. So anyway, this franchise is at number 9. Number 8, Star Fox. Star Fox is another one of my favorite Nintendo franchises. I mean, it's basically like a cooler version or furry version of Star Trek or Star Wars, except without all those up-close fights, and you're mostly fighting in the ships in space. So basically, the role you play as Fox McCloud, and you're leading a team called Star Fox, where you're joined by Falco, Peppy, and Slippy, your crewmates, and you're trying to defeat this evil guy named Andross, or whatever type of evil people are trying to take over the whole Lylat system. When it comes to gameplay, the Star Fox games are really fun on flying in the R-Wing. Do a barrel roll! Man, I love Star Fox 64. That's my favorite Star Fox game because it's so classical and so memorable. When it comes to other games, I haven't really played much of them. I think I might play Star Fox 64 3D sometime, but I don't know if I'm sure. But one thing I will tell you is that I will definitely play some more Star Fox games and maybe play a game on the channel. So yeah, anyway, Star Fox is at number 8. Number 7, the Undertale series. Indie games are one thing, indie horror games are another thing, and so is indie RPG games. But Undertale it is like, it's so special. Like, when I first heard of this franchise, I was like, what is Undertale? Like, this game that people keep talking about, Undertale. I was like, what is going on with this whole Undertale? I did not understand much about the game, but when I discovered the game myself, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful, full of iconic characters, best moments, the gameplay is so fun. The fact that you play as a character where you have a choice to decide whether if you want to win by being a pacifist and basically becoming friends with your enemies, or basically slaughter all of them until nothing is left. The choices you make are so crazy and so amazing. And they even made a sequel called Deltarune. I love playing Deltarune. Please, Toby Fox, release Chapter 2 and the other chapters because, man, I really want some more of this Deltarune, man. Anyways, Undertale is at number 7. Number 6, the Mortal Kombat franchise. Oh my gosh, there are so many fighting games, and they're so iconic. Super Smash Bros., Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, Darkstalkers, Killer Instinct. But Mortal Kombat has to be the most iconic because it was the first fighting game to tone up the violence a lot more. And it was the first franchise to receive the rated M rating. And wow, they weren't kidding because there's so much blood, gore, and fatalities where you basically kill people when you win. I can't believe they came up with something like that. Like, wow. The first 3 games were so classic and iconic, I loved playing them. 4 was mediocre, Deadly Alliance and Armageddon weren't really that good, the crossover with DC was a bad idea, Deception was okay. When they came out with Mortal Kombat 9 and rebooted the franchise, things got a whole lot better. Mortal Kombat X, you guys remember I played that on my channel before with Future Damon, it's so fun. And even Mortal Kombat 11, the most recent one. Me and Future Damon play it, my homie Larva, we used to play it. Overall, Mortal Kombat is the best franchise, and I look forward to seeing more games, more iconic characters, and I might do a list on that franchise. So anyway, Mortal Kombat is at number 6. Number 5, the Pokemon franchise. Do you strive to be the very best like no one ever was, and you gotta catch 'em all? I am a huge Pokemon nerd. Well, I wasn't into Pokemon until like 2013, I believe, or 14, where I played Pokemon X and Pokemon Y on the 3DS. Wow, those games were so freaking fun. I was hooked into the franchise. I was like, wow, these Pokemon games are so cool. I want to play more of them. My favorite generations are Generation 6, Generation 1, and Generation 2. I play those games. I got Pokemon cards with me. I love watching the anime. And yes, I'm one of those people who also play Pokemon Go. Cause, I mean, come on. Isn't it cool to catch Pokemon in real life and hang out with your friends and truly be the best? Like, wow, I can't believe my dream actually came true. So overall, Pokemon is so cool. I'll do a list of my favorite Pokemon. And yeah, this franchise, Pokemon, is at number 5. Number 4, the Final Fantasy franchise. Final Fantasy is the most magical RPG game anyone could ever ask for. It was popular in the late 80s, it's popular in the 90s. Who doesn't love Final Fantasy? Okay, I can name a few people who don't, but hey, who cares? Anyways, when it comes to the games, like the whole turn-based RPG, like the cool fantasy, setting that you go through. The story was amazing in the games. The music is iconic. The characters are iconic. And everything about the franchise is just so cool. My personal favorite series, I mean, I'm always going to say this in my videos, but my personal favorite Final Fantasy game will always and forever be Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, you pretty much already knew that. I mean, I literally said that in my favorite Final Fantasy games list. So anyways, Final Fantasy is at number 4. Number 3, the Mega Man franchise. I'm a real sucker for classic games, especially Mega Man. The Mega Man franchise is just so freaking good. Other than just the graphics and the gameplay alone is difficult, yet it's so challenging and fun. And not only is the music so beautiful to listen to, but I also love the game's story. The story and the lore behind the whole games, it's just so good. It got me hooked up. I was like, wow, I gotta play more of these. My first game I played was Mega Man 1. My favorite series are the Classic and X series. Favorite games are Mega Man 3 and Mega Man X4. I always love playing these games in the Legacy Collection. They're just so good. And also, I played Mega Man The Wily Wars. That was a really good game. You pretty much remembered this. It was my first Let's Play, because you guys could tell that I was a real big Mega Man fan, and I'm still a fan to this day. Overall, I enjoy Mega Man, and it's so fun, and that's why it's at number 3. Number 2, the Sonic franchise. You pretty much know this story already, Sega is a company looking for a mascot to counter Mario, and what do they got? A fast, speedy blue hedgehog with an attitude, wearing shoes that look like Michael Jackson and Santa Claus inspiration, named Sonic the Hedgehog. He's chili dogs, and he fights Theodore Roosevelt knockoff in pajamas named Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik. I love playing Sonic games. I'm a big Sonic fan. I have my own Sonic costume. I play several games like Sonic Rush, Sonic Colors, the original classic games like Sonic 1, 2, 3, Mania. I play Sonic Forces, even though that game was mediocre. Overall, the Sonic games are so fun. The series had some of its ups and downs, but it's overall really good with its iconic characters, the speedy gameplay, and the cool music. What more can you ask for? And plus, let's not forget the fact that in the Sonic series, there's so much cool games that you probably never played, like Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, and pretty much any other game. I've never played those games. I really want to play them so badly. So, Sonic the Hedgehog is at number 2. Before we get to my final pick of the list, as always, here are my Bowser Jr. Fan 13 honorable mentions. Street Fighter. It's the most definitive fighting game franchise you could ever wish for. The combat in this game is so good. The moves are so amazing. Iconic characters. What more could you ask for? I always love enjoying playing the Street Fighter 2 iteration. I've always wanted to play Street Fighter 5. Oh my gosh. Please, Capcom, port Street Fighter 5 to the Switch, because I gotta play that game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Street Fighter is just so good. Minecraft. A game full of possibilities and cubes and creating whatever you want or surviving for your life. But mostly cubes. Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay, this is basically just one game. There isn't much going on about this series, but one thing I'll tell you much, there are a lot of people who make cool mods for it and more expanded stories with the characters. But the fact that it's a dating and horror simulator game is just so, wow, oh my gosh. Of course, and Monica will always and forever be best girl. Yeah, fight me. Baldi's Basics. It's very crazy, very weird, spoopy, memey, and, well, it's a horror indie game series as well, but it's mostly spoopy, and I love it for that. Splatoon. Basically Nintendo's kid-friendly version of Call of Duty. You just spray ink all over the stage and splat your opponents, and whoever gets the most turf wins. Pretty simple as that. I love playing the game, story mode, the online matches are fun, and I love playing the Splatfest. They're always so good. Also, go Team Invincibility Star for the next Splatfest. Speaking of, you pretty much know which franchise is next. Number 1 on this list, the Super Mario Bros. Franchise. Alright, there's pretty much no secret hiding it, but is there really any doubt why this game series would be on this list? I love Super Mario games. Whenever I play video games, I always buy Nintendo consoles. Yeah, I don't own PlayStation or Xbox console. I don't hate those consoles, but I'm always a Nintendo fan, mainly because of the Mario franchise. The games are so fun, like the Super Mario games are so cool. Mario Kart, Mario Party, the Mario sports games, they're so fun and addicting. Iconic characters, cool music, best gameplay. Everything about it is so good. Like, this franchise is known, not to mention the original Super Mario Bros., the game that basically brought the whole video game industry back up to its roots. It saved the video game industry, and I praise it for that. My first game in the series was Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo, which had the first 3 Mario games, Super Mario World, and Lost Levels. I still would love to play that game to this day. I played this game on my channel. You can go check it out if you want. Other than that, I have a lot of Nintendo consoles. Well, not a lot of them, but I always own Nintendo consoles to play Mario games. I have my Mario plushie. Thank you, Be Cold, for giving me this as a gift. I love it so much. And overall, Mario is just awesome. It is the top dominant franchise of this channel, and mainly what inspired my channel. And of course, Super Mario Gotchaverse will be my #1 masterpiece, inspired by other Mario Flash animations that you pretty much know. So anyways, that's why the Super Mario franchise will always and forever be #1 and my top favorite franchise of this list. And that's all we have for today. So, what is your favorite video game franchise? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. So, peace out, everyone!